Stamp your feet on the ground. Down 3 fingers of whiskey. Put a cigarette in your mouth and light it. Is any one of these things real? Is any one of these things the truth? Or is truth just a story we create so that things seem to make sense? The line that joins up the dots into a picture we can understand. We think each dot can only lead to one other. But what if every dot leads to 1,000 others, and 1,000,000 different pictures can be drawn? Did I stamp my feet? Or did I kill a bug? Did I down a drink? Or did I numb my senses? Did I smoke a cigarette? Or did I create a sound and smell to bring a guy and his gun just that little bit closer? It is an intimate thing to kill someone, especially when you get to see them taking you in with their eyes in that final second of life, knowing it was you who has just taken everything from them. There is nothing you can see that comes even close to seeing that. This guy is lucky. He gets to spend his last few milliseconds alone. Death is the only truth. Everything else is just dots joined up. One guy makes a flower, another guy makes a gun. They'll say this man died a hero. My gift to him. May his dots make a beautiful story. I knew she was standing behind me, from the scent of her perfume on the air.
I need your help, Mr. Stömol. I need you to find my son. He went missing a week ago.
Verity certain, daughter of the wealthiest landowner in the Edges.
I'm out of my wits. I implore you to help me.
In public, a fashionable socialite. In private, a socialist activist. She told me her adopted boy was 15, a savant coder known as the Eye. I'd heard of him. He claimed to be able to access old media files. She told me he was special, important. Her words claimed pain, but there was something else in her eyes and her mouth. She said she'd pay me triple my rate. I said I'd think about it. I thought about it for just under a minute. Official history tells us the sky turned red after an asteroid hit the planet and 1 trillion particles of dust got blasted into the air. But some people say that's a lie. They claim we did this to ourselves. They can't prove any of it. From 1990 onwards, 70 years of history, there's official conglomerate media only. Systems today don't recognize the file formats from back then. Digital hygiene, they tell us. This is why the Eye was so important. So I took a walk around town and chatted to some of my contacts about his whereabouts. No one knew a thing. I realised I'd have to talk to people who I would have to be polite to. None of them knew anything either. Waarheid. She called herself the Truth Hunter.
Where is she, Stömol? Where's the Quill?
I don't know who or what you're talking about, Waarheid.
Don't bullshit me, Stömol. I have good intel that you're hunting a missing coder.
I am indeed looking for a missing coder. He is called the Eye. There's more than one missing kid in this city to look for.
This kid is the best deepfake scripter on the continent, Stömol. The con have been hunting her for weeks. If she falls into their hands, they will either cut her into pieces or they will use her to push more lies on us. You've been talking to scum for days now. One of them must have told you something I can use to find her.
Can we have this conversation someplace more comfortable? There's a sushi bar a couple of blocks from here. I always like to visit when I'm giving away my hard-earned intel for free. You seem very emotionally invested in your target, if you don't mind me observing. Who's got a sword over your head over this girl?
No one's got a sword over my head, Stömol. No one's paying me either. The Quill is my niece. I swore an oath to my sister on her deathbed I'd protect her. I got careless. I took on a job that put me out of town for 3 days, and when I got back home she was gone. Her roommate told me she just took off one day. Packed up a bag in 15 minutes and left. Something about a place she could go to escape some heat. I should have made her live with me where I could protect her. I'll never forgive myself if anything happens to her.
You shouldn't beat yourself up so much. I've yet to meet a kid able to listen to good advice and take it. Maybe she just got herself a boyfriend and cooked up that story rather than admit it. She's probably having a great time right now.
Amat's never shown an interest in boys. Or girls. All she ever does is code and study. She wants to program DNA, Stömol. Find a treatment for our breeding diseases.
I told her I'd look for her girl. In return, she told me she'd look for my boy. Fresh eyes. I decided to start with the roommate. Maybe she knew something she hadn't thought of before. Hi. Sorry to bother you.
What can I do for you, mister?
I'm Ahad's college tutor. She hasn't attended classes for a long time. Her exams start next Tuesday. Is she okay? Can I speak to her?
I'm sorry, but I haven't seen Ahad for nearly 6 weeks now.
Do you know where she is?
No, but come in. Can I get you a drink?
Whiskey, if you have it.
I'm just about to take a shower if you'd like to join me. There's hot water for another 20 minutes.
I'm good, thanks. So, Ahad said nothing about where she went?
She said something about having to go underground. She was always paranoid about someone coming after her over her algorithms. She was obsessed with them, always working on them. A couple of months back, some guy from the Kong came looking for her, saying her student status was in conflict with her contract work. After that, she was convinced she was going to get taken.
By the Kong?
Mister, I don't know that he was actually from the Kong, any more than I know you're actually from her college.
So why are you talking to me?
You've a likeable face, I suppose. In any case, I can't put her in any danger by talking to you or anyone else if I don't know anything to tell. That's where she used to work up there. She'd be up all night tapping away on the other side of my head. Drove me nuts when she moved in. After a while, I started to find it reassuring, knowing she was so close. I've been finding it hard to sleep ever since she left. I miss her. I hate living alone in this place. It's a miserable existence we lead, isn't it?
Yeah. It sure is. It sure is. But it's the only existence we've got. I guess we have to make the most of it. What else is there to do? I was out of ideas. All my leads were cold. But someone had to know something. Nothing happened in the edges without someone hearing something about it. Or maybe I just needed to think some more about what I'd already been told. Istinito had said the Quill told her she was going underground. What if she'd been being literal? You don't get to survive doing what I do for as long as I have, without learning about the odd bolt hole here and there. This place was the perfect coder's hideout. Off-grid access to the conglomerate's network, powered by an underground river. Or so I'd heard. Everything left turned on, all the doors left unlocked. Someone was here. Or someone had just left. Or someone had been taken. Or someone had seen me coming and was right now in the gun locker. Self-portraits of a genius coder. At least I knew my hunch had been right. But where had she gone? And had she gone there alone? And had she gone there voluntarily? The old hippie commune out at sea. Was this a genuine clue? Or was I being clickbaited? Taos Jung. I had unfinished business with this man. The Quill. I'd found her. I told Waarheid I had a lead on her girl, nothing more than that. I didn't want her to give up on finding my boy.
I see you got my message, Mr. Stömol. Thank you for coming.
What can I do for you, Miss Susan?
I was wondering if you had made any progress yet. I hope you're not squandering my time trying to find some deep fake script kitty.
I have a couple of leads.
You're welcome to come bathe with me, though I must insist you take a shower first. I can have your clothes laundered in an hour if you like.
I'm okay, thanks.
The air and water filters here are the finest anywhere in the edges, completely particle-free. It's quite safe to remove your nasal plugs.
If it's just the same with you, I'll keep them in for now.
As you wish, Mr. Stömol. Though I must say I am surprised.
Why are you surprised?
Purity is so hard to come by these days. I can never understand why anyone would turn down the opportunity to immerse in it. I think maybe people have forgotten what it feels like to be actually clean. Can you imagine what it must have been like before the world was stolen from us? Can you see it? Can you see yourself surrounded by trees, each one bursting with green leaves, fat and heavy with life? Can you imagine the sweet-smelling air? No pollution, no never-ending stink. Can you feel the carpet of plant life underfoot as you walk through a field and woods? Or just sit and breathe? Who wouldn't want to feel that on their skin? Who wouldn't want to be as naked as possible? To touch as much of it in one go as they possibly could? Can you see it?
I can see it. But so what? That's just so much science fiction.
My son found files, Mr. Stömol. Scientists warned this was coming, and no one fucking listened to them. His work will prove we've been lied to. The weight of the truth rests on your shoulders now.
I will speak with you, Stömol.
There's a word for hunters like Adevarul. Parasite. This man had no ability to investigate. All he knew to do was to follow those who did. So speak.
I know you have the Quill. You beat me to her. Fine. I want to make you an offer.
She's not for sale.
I don't want to buy her from you. Keep it. I want to commission you to do a job for me.
There must be 100 deepfake coders within spitting distance from this spot alone. Why her?
Not just her, Stömol. Her and that boy certain want you to find. Haven't you worked it out yet?
Worked what out?
Forget about Certain's campaign. So what if she reveals her truth? Who gives a shit about the truth anymore? What's done is done, Stömol. Nothing's going to change. There's no one left alive to put on trial anyway. What's left is us, rats, like you and me, who just want a lungful of clean air to breathe. Forget about trees, forget about blue skies and green grass. These two kids can make us enough to get off this stinking rock and out to the new colonies, where you can buy as much clean air, water, and sunlight as you want. I have the contacts. They'll pay more than enough for the both of us. The eye finds the old media, the Quill changes it to fit official history. That's what I want to buy from you. The Kong gets to put all the rumors to rest once and for all, and everyone else stops torturing themselves with their bleeding heart victim fantasies and gets on with living in this shithole. Everyone's a winner. What do you say, Stömol? Find the boy, then call me.
Waarheid?
Stömol, can you see me? I think I found the boy you're looking for.
Where is he?
I came out to Central. He's being held here. I think he's been kidnapped. Stömol, did you find Ayed yet? Did your lead turn up anything?
I know where she is. She's safe. Where in Central?
I'm in the Blue District. He's on the guard in the script compound. There's too many men for me to take.
I'll come out to you. We'll go in together.
I'll send you my location. I'm 5 minutes from where they are keeping him. Are you sure she is okay?
She's fine.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me. Get here quickly, okay? I got in touch with a woman I know who's part of an underground history group. Seemed like a good place to start.
Wish I'd thought of that.
She knew all about your kid. They were traumatized he'd gone missing, but he managed to get a message out to them. They didn't know what to do about it because they assumed he'd been taken by the con. It's a 5-minute walk from here.
Then let's get walking.
Counted 3 guys so far. 1 at the front and 2 inside. There's probably a guy at the back entrance too.
I see them.
If we go back to your car, we could take them by surprise at the front entrance.
They'll be scanning for vehicles. We'd have to get a fake permit. I don't have time for that. I want to get this done now.
How do you want to do it?
We'll drop to the roof. You take the guy out the back, and I'll take care of the others when they respond. Ready?
Oh yeah. gone down.
Don't worry about it. I put a tracker on the bike. I'll call up my car and we can go finish the job.
If you hadn't been there, he'd have finished me.
Stop overthinking it. We're good.
He was so scared. I just wanted to comfort him. What could they possibly want this boy for? You said something about old media files?
Non-official history. He can access stuff that says what really happened to the climate.
Why not just kill him?
Because if they pair him up with someone like your niece, then they can create their own authentic histories.
The eye sees history and the Quill rewrites it. It seems we were destined to work together all along.
Does destiny allow me to see your face? It is an intimate thing to kill someone, especially when you get to see them taking you in with their eyes and mouth in that final second of life, knowing it was you who has just taken everything from them. There is nothing you can see that comes even close to seeing that. And the rest? Well, you've seen that part already. The eye, the quill, they're mine now. They're going to create for me the most beautiful stories, the most beautiful histories, the most beautiful truths. Stories of heroism and valor, stories of vibrant and authentic detail. You want a bespoke history made up for you? Come find me. I'll do a great job. I should warn you though, I don't come cheap. What? You think I'm killing the truth? I've got news for you. You bastards murdered it years ago.